Hey guys, it's Roscoe on the Space Coach 8. We're going to take a look at Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi Visual Dictionary. This, of course, is The Force Awakens Unmasked Kylo Ren. It's the only one I have. I haven't upgraded to The Last Jedi one. Maybe when the figures are on reduction I will. Here is his spread. Great one of him in action. That, of course, we see from the trailer. I think that's on the crate, isn't it? When he sees Luke Skywalker. There he is masked. And what else do we have? There is the helmet that is smashed. So let's just see what it says. Having been thwarted by Rey on Starkiller Base, Kylo Ren has to answer to his unforgiving mentor, the cruel Supreme Leader Snoke. The heinous act of killing Han Solo has driven Kylo deeper into the grip of the dark side at great personal pain. He is now more conflicted and torn than ever, further destabilising an already dangerous man. He obediently carries out the Supreme Leader's orders to pursue and cripple the fleeing resistance, but Snoke's berating punishments weigh on him, opening hidden emotional wounds just as his physical ones are closing. Now it says about his wound, lightsaber wounds typically cauterize, leaving dead scar tissue behind. But unfortunately the medical droids applied Bacta too late to prevent scarring. Unlike, I assume, the case of Finn, who I suspect isn't even going to have a scar, but that's more due to slightly sloppy screenwriting, I think. It says about the medical droid that has delicate multi-steps for injury treatment. It did kind of look a bit like the old interrogator droid from A New Hope. An ITSOO.2 medical droid tends to the lightsaber slashes Kylo suffered across his chest and face, and the bowcaster wound to his abdomen. Although they are seeded with micro-sutures, mechno-sutures, Bacta therapy is applied to let prevent scarring. Kylo's dogged pursuit of the Resistance leads him to the abandoned world of Krayt, where at last his hunger to deliver vengeance by lightsaber blade may be sated, or may not. Now it says about his thirst for power. Kylo has sacrificed everything in his commitment to the dark side, rejecting his family through his pledge of loyalty to Supreme Leader Snoke. But Han Solo's warning that Snoke is only using Kylo for his power echoes through Kylo's mind, as well it should. Now that the First Order campaign to retake the galaxy is truly underway, Kylo plots his future through uncertain times. With ambition fueled by the dark side, Kylo prioritises his own survival and ultimate ascension. From the bridge of his command shuttle, Kylo leads the First Order siege of Krayt, an engagement he hopes will spell the end of the hated Resistance. However, Kylo lets his emotions, the source of his power, cloud his tactical reasoning. He certainly does. About his dark destiny, Kylo has long been under the dark influence of Snoke, who has fanned the embers of resentment and isolation in Ben Solo into a white-hot anger. While Kylo projects the air of an obedient servant, he cleverly plots his own path to regain the status and power he has lost to Rey's blade. The fate of the mysterious scavenger from Jakku is inextricably linked to his, and Kylo cannot deny the bond they share in the Force. Now we see here, this is Kylo's chambers on the Supremacy. And what it says here. Rescued from the Starkiller disaster, Kylo returns to his quarters aboard the Supremacy, Supreme Leader's vast flagship. Here Kylo's isolation allows him to meditate on the Force. He has left Darth Vader's charred helmet aboard the Finalizer, which I assume didn't get destroyed during the Holdo maneuver, perhaps not ready to face that visage until he recovers from his failure. But that's the thing, Snoke was probably the one pretending to be Vader speaking to him, because a Sith wouldn't appear as a Force ghost, unless that's also completely changed. It would be Snoke projecting. If he was to see his grandfather, he would be seeing Anakin Skywalker. It also says just about the ship, Kylo has inherited the amazing piloting skills of his father and grandfather, bolstered by his Force abilities. In pursuit of the Resistance fleet, Kylo boards his prototype TIE silencer, leading Special Forces starfighters to penetrate the fleeing ship's defences. Kylo fires a volley of torpedoes that destroys the Radis's hangar bay, but finds he cannot open fire on the warship's vulnerable bridge. I wonder why. A decision that is ultimately taken from him by a less conflicted wingmate. And I wonder if he kills that wingmate later. Possibly. But yes, that is just our look at Kylo. There is just a little bit about his lightsaber there. You can see it has open you can see the wire there. It's open to allow ease of access for maintenance and modifications. Yes. So yes, that's Kylo Ren. Thoroughly enjoyed Kylo in this one. In The Force Awakens, I liked all the four main characters, Finn, Rey, Kylo and Poe, but Kylo was the one that I enjoyed the least, although I still enjoyed him. In this one, I think I enjoyed him the most out of the four. It was really, really good seeing him and Rey. I really liked that. When he betrayed Snoke, that was good. Bitch slapping Hux around the command shuttle, that was awesome as well, though that does undercut that character. And yes, thoroughly enjoyed Adam Driver's performance in it. Interesting to see where he will end up in episode 9, because are they going to kill him off, or is he going to be the bad guy for a while? Not sure. We'll have to wait and see how it goes, because the dark is never defeated, the light is never defeated, you know? It will always come back one way or another, and that is of course the point of Rey. She is representing the light side, he's representing the dark side. Kind of like the son and the daughter, I guess, from, say, the Mortis arc of the Clone Wars. But anyway, like I said, that's our look at Kylo Ren. Fascinating character, terrific performance. As much as I enjoyed it in The Force Awakens, he was a hell of a lot better in this one. And yes, be looking forward to seeing that final showdown and seeing him getting his just desserts, if he gets them at all. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment, suggest for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.